Hello farmers, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 here on Riverbend Springs. Today in July, beautiful warm day, we've got some harvesting to do. So, let's get some items ready to go. I gotta take care of a few of the morning chores here, and then we'll go ahead and see what we've got to harvest, such as our crop right here. I think we have some canola over there. Barley's looking good. So let's get started. Alright, here we go. Let's get our harvesting on. We'll go ahead and do the barley field right here real quick. Just right here, open up the field. We can decide what else we're going to do. Got a crop rotation we're going to do. Might just throw some canola in that one after a while. Not sure. Maybe we'll put it in wheat. There we go. No. That's the one I wanted right there. Okay. So here we go. Harvesting barley. The first field. We've got wheat and... oh, let's see. What else is over there? Was it oats? Yeah. So we've got a lot to harvest. It's going to throw out a lot for making up some straw, so that'll give us a lot of cash coming in. I got the fields flooded, checked on the animals and everything. Probably use a little bit of water and a few of the animals, so we might have to run around and do that here in a little bit. Figure we'll go ahead and do some of this harvesting ourselves just to get started. Overall, I think we're doing pretty well. We just have a lot of harvesting to do today. At some point, we really need to get the wool over to the spinnery. We've got a full one sitting over there from the sheep. We'll probably have some more over there at our other sheep. We're at a negative $500 because the last episode we went ahead and bought a large cedar. So, let's go ahead and we'll just run through this real quick as best we can and see where the day takes us. It's going to be a lot of harvesting. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Done with the harvesting of the oats. We'll go ahead and drop these over here into the trailer. Then we only have the wheat field left and a lot of straw to pick up. So, I'll probably go ahead and handle the straw myself. We'll move on over and get this harvester going on the wheat. Are we going to fill up this trailer with this? Definitely not the trailer, but I'm wondering if we're going to fill up at least the front compartment. Yeah, I'm thinking so. There we go. So I had to run off earlier and sell a couple of things, and we sold the long grain rice for about $9,000. Had to get some cash in the bank so we could afford a worker, because we were at negative $500. There we go. All done. Now let's move this over to our wheat field and get the harvesting on that, and we'll empty out the truck, and then we'll do some more baling of the straw. Yeah, probably should have picked a different field, but I didn't know we had so much straw fields to put down and pick up. Should have had the beacons on a little bit earlier, but there we go. Field's done. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 6 bales out of that. Not too shabby. A little low on diesel, but I'm hoping we'll get a lot of cash inflow next year and get us a new combine. That'll speed up a whole lot of this process. Whew. Tight, toit like a toiga. Okay, here we go. And our wheat field begins. So what I'll do though, I'll go ahead and kick off the worker here. Got a lot of straw to pick up, and I want to empty out the truck so it's ready to go as well. Let's get the worker going here. Get him situated. Yep. Ready to go. Line him up. There we go, on his way for a big field of wheat. We have chicken food for days. $18,000 liters. Oats. Yeah, we should be able to pull that out of here. Yeah, good traction. Oh, dragged a little bit. Okay, we got it. And yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna go ahead and run through and get all the straw picked up. It's pretty monotonous, so over and over, just driving, getting all that handled. In the meantime, we could probably take a look at a contract or two, see if there's anything else we could do on the side, help bring in a little bit more cash. Yep, let's see here. Nope, nothing really worth doing. That's a long ways off there. That was not too bad, but again, I think we've got plenty of work to do. That's always a good one, the bell wrapping. But, yep, we'll be fine. Hoping that worker will be able to get around. Let's see where we're at here. Oh yeah, 30%. Cutting out a little corner right there. Let's leave the truck here because who knows? Should be able to get around, see where he gets stuck to. So in the meantime, we know what that's going to mean. A lot of this type of work right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just try to get this filled as far as I can, and we'll wait till the harvester quits and gets filled up. So let me just go ahead and do this as far as I can. Alright, Combine stopped on the second way around, and luckily it's got its auger sticking out the right direction as well, so that's a plus. Come up here, empty them out. We got about, not too far on the field for getting the straw picked up. We still got oats in here. I forgot we got the second part done, but this truck should be able to hold all the wheat, I'm pretty sure, I hope. But we aren't that far away if we need to empty it out, so just let this handle this like this, and we'll go back to doing some more straw pickup. Whoa. There we go. Should be about empty there. Alright, back to work. So yep, 4-5 bales now. Alright, time to get back to work. Alright, well, I had some issues, but yeah, so we got 10 bales out of that other field, the oat field. So we pulled our harvester over here to empty out, and recording software was not working properly. So, okay, you just pick out where you want to start at, dude. Don't hit my truck. There you go. You're just going to start chopping that off. Okay. That'll work. So, in the meantime, we've got this to work on. So, as we're doing that, and he's harvesting there, we'll just continue here and see where we get to. Alright, well there we go. Harvest complete, baling complete. Sitting at 3,000 liters leftovers of oats and 31,000 liters of wheat. So we'll see if we can't get this truck moseyed back over there and we'll get it dropped off into our bin. Let's see what else we got left, but I think today's gonna be good. I don't know how many bales we got here. We'll have to take a look real quick. Got quite a bit. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I believe. Now with all this grain that we have in here, I think the next best thing to do would be to go ahead and try to get the grain mill. So let's empty that out. I think the grain mill is what, like 100,000? Where are we at here? Let's see, is that it? Yep. Let's visit that real quick. 288. I was pretty far off on that one. There we go. The rest of those oats right there. Alright, there we go. 35,000 liters of wheat, 18,000 liters of oats, and 33,000 liters of barley. So I'm thinking we could probably go ahead and sell it. Because this old grain mill right here is pretty full up on whatever it's got there. Check out our oil mill here. Yep, still running. So yeah. Like right now, we're just at a point where really we just need some cash to start buying some productions to make some more cash in. Well, what I thought we'd do is go ahead and get our wool over there to their spinnery, so we don't have something to process overnight. Then while we're over there, we're going to go ahead and buy our sheep pen and pick up hay bales and bring the hay bales back for our cows. That's something we need to probably work on the next time around, is going ahead and get some more hay bales created. Oh, the cows have some food. I'm not sure what I want to do with the cows, if I want to keep them or build the big dairy. So we'll have to see what that brings us. So let's run over to the sheep real quick and pick up the rest of the wool and head over to our spinnery. Alright, there we go. Got everything loaded. 14,000 liters of hay. That's what we'll need for the cows. And 3,000 liters of wool. So the spinnery will be happy to keep moving on. So let's go ahead, run up here. We'll get that delivered real quick. And then we'll drive the rest home and call it a day. Swing around here. There we go. Alright, we're done. So, I think that is it for today. Hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate it very much, and we'll catch you next time here on RiverBend Springs.